It's woke Karen reporting probably a couple days too late. I was traveling. I got food poisoning. But nonetheless, Trump's inauguration happened, and you know it's going to be a shit show. If you are looking for some policy stuff, he signed some executive orders on inauguration day really fast and haphazardly. Nothing out of expectation here, but it looks like he was being serious about the whole Gulf of America thing. You know who's got two thumbs and is excited to dead name the shit out of that thing? This guy. He, of course, pardoned some January 6th defendants, loves some law and order. That's probably not going to have consequences. Tank 78 of Biden's executive actions rolled back pretty much every piece of climate protection policy. Somehow, everyone forgot that he was the whole reason why the TikTok ban got rolling in the first place and are now praising him for keeping it around for another 75 days. Yeah, thanks for that, I guess. He signed a big fuck you to trans and queer people, obviously. Here is the funny thing about the there are only two genders, not so secretly pro-life executive order that ignores intersex people and science in general. They shot themselves in the foot with this at conception argument. Partly because we all have the same sex organs until the Y chromosome expresses itself about 7 weeks after conception. In other words, according to Donald Trump himself, everyone in the US is female. If you were not female before, you certainly are now. You got forcibly feminized. That's what these people voted for, baby. It's basic biology. He's stripping government programs that are DEI. Man, what nobody is talking about, when people learn that doing all this will not lower grocery prices or generate well-paying jobs and promotions, people are gonna have to scramble to find a new socially acceptable way to be racist. DEI was like their get-out-of-jail-free card. Oh yeah, the Trump meme coin. I can't think of a more gullible group of marks than Trump supporters. Somehow an even more perfect group of suckers than Hawk Tua girl fans. That rug pull is gonna be nasty. Well, let's talk about the actual festivities. Lots of weirdos, lots of really fucking weird outfits. Let's do that. Let's talk about the fits and the weirdos who fit them. Who invited the Hat Man? This woman stood over my bed last night, I swear to God. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Love to see that she still hates Trump for making her do this shit. She was living the life, man. Did her time, got that title, and got out. Minimal public appearances and no first lady events. Do you think she actually knows what a meme coin is, let alone gives a fucking shit about a meme coin? That poor woman, I bet she is internally kicking and screaming. Next up, John Fetterman. The classic Fetterman hoodie and shorts combo, except it's freezing outside, so this isn't even about comfortability and casualness. He's just an asshole. I don't think anyone thinks it's cool or like he's owning anybody. I know what's going on in that skull right now. He's like, oh, this is gonna do numbers on Reddit. Kellyanne Conway, broke girl alert. Wore the same insane outfit from the last time Trump was inaugurated. Talk about lazy. Man, I had high hopes for her. I was thinking she was going to be the Heidi Klum at this event. Very, very disappointed. Get your fucking money up. The liberals didn't go hard at all. This is the best they got. Boring. But they are certainly wearing some emotional pain. But look at Ivanka's daughter. What the fuck is that? Revenge of the Sith-ass Tatooine fit. Barron Trump is there. I know that someone forced him to wear that at gunpoint. Barron Trump is straight gangsta. Y'all are killing me. I love that people are hyping him up this much and are acting like he's gonna conquer the world when he grows up, when we just found out the other month that he isn't nonverbal because he likes his suitcase. This is what he looks like in the wild. I'm sorry, this kid isn't owning the libs like his pa anytime soon. He's too busy sending death threats to people who say that Nintendo games are overrated. Poor kid. Eric Adams is just happy to be there, hoping to gobble some knob for a pardon, I'm assuming. Boring outfit. Let's go to the tech CEOs. All that money sitting in those spots where Democrat politicians would normally sit, and y'all still dress like that? This is your moment. Come on, you made it this far. You aren't even attempting to hide your power. Why continue to hide your wealth? Wear those diamonds. I want it looking like pre-French Revolution here. We're pretty much there anyways. I mean, come on. Oh, Lauren Sanchez dressed inappropriately. Oh, showing bra is unacceptable at an inauguration. You see, I have the enlightened take here. The actual problem with her outfit is that her outfit is really bad and it looks bad and it's not a good outfit. Like, why? She looks like a video game character who doesn't have the full armor set yet. Anyways, Jeff Bezos was tweaking the whole fucking time. Dude is either coked up out of his mind or is a straight up skinwalker. Then you got George W. straight geeking. He is rolling, dude. Having the most fun out of anyone in this room. Oh, that cute little war criminal who murdered over 1 million innocent people. Okay, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, and Nelly at the crypto ball. Correction, Nelly performed at the actual inauguration. Regardless, all of their fits are lame as hell. Whose idea was this? No, like for real. Who did this? The crowd, the performance, it's all just not good vibes. All the people bringing up that video of Snoop Dogg in 2017 saying that he'll roast anyone who performs for Donald Trump and acting surprised that he did this. Are you really surprised? Are we under the impression that Snoop Dogg isn't a gigantic sellout? I think that it is physically impossible for this man to turn down a check. I don't know if it's because he's broke or he'll just do anything that anyone tells him to do, like always, but I wouldn't call whatever he acts on integrity. All you gotta do to get a Snoop endorsement is to just put his face on a random object, and he will show up and endorse that shit with his heart. He has no shame. Stop acting surprised. Oh my God. Billy Ray Cyrus jump scare.
Let me hear you.
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna
ride till I can't no more. Courage about, keep going.
He is having a time.
I bet I got excited and unplugged it. Go back to the farm, or you can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips.
Beautiful. The Village People, of course you gotta play YMCA. Oh my God, careful with that sword, Donnie. This is real, by the way. Nothing is weird to us anymore. The Village People say, get your mind out of the gutter. YMCA is not a gay anthem. I don't know if that's up to you, my friend, but even if it was, that would be fine because there is no gayer man on earth than Donald Trump. Let's be real. Let's be honest here. His mannerisms, his interests, his love for musicals, how he talks like Regina George. He has every right to jam out to YMCA while holding a sword. Let's stop lying to ourselves. But I don't think he's actually gay. It's all vibes. In fact, I don't think he experiences sexual attraction, like, period. At least anymore. I know you've been waiting for it. Let's talk about the golden goose, the it girl at the crypto ball, not Snoop Dogg again, but Elon Musk throwing this extremely subtle reference, this blink and you'll miss it, barely noticeable little jib-jab Easter egg.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. It's not what you think it is. First of all, right off the bat, everybody dogpiling him over this, I'll go ahead and say it. I'm sensing some ableism. It's just his stim, everybody. What? Is stimming not allowed anymore? Can a man not stim in the year 2025? Some people stim by snapping their fingers or shaking their wrists. This man stims by throwing the sig heil. What's my authority? What's my angle with this take? I'm autistic too, and I want what Elon has. Nobody should be allowed to criticize autistic people ever for anything. Anyways, for real now, I do think that it's crazy how everyone is lying about this. Oh, that's the Roman salute. Oh, he's throwing his heart to the audience. That is the most juvenile excuse I've ever heard in my life. No one is buying that. Nobody on earth is that dumb, I swear. Okay, analogy time. To anyone who this applies to, remember when you were beating off in your room and your sibling or one of your parents caught you in the act and you were like, no, I was just scratching my stomach. My stomach's really itchy. Seriously, stop. No, I seriously have an itchy stomach. Don't. That's like the exact same level of excuse making. These next few years are obviously going to be hell, but what has been my own personal hell awaiting this inauguration has been liberals learning the definition of oligarchy and acting like now is the time to apply this term. Good God, it has been killing me. And listen, yes, I get it. The few and powerful are getting bolder. Yes, Trump being so bold with them is scary. Yes, they are not hiding it anymore, even though they were barely hiding it in the first place. But let's please be so for real right now. You think that the definition hasn't yet been met? This government has been oligarchical and thriving for longer than most of these liberal content creators who parrot Biden's address have been alive. As if these people believe that the pre-established definition of oligarchy isn't actually oligarchy, but it is oligarchy when the wealth, power, and influence of the few is used to help political opponents campaign. Ah yes, the way how our government and society has long been structured. Stuff like 3 people owning more wealth than the bottom half of the entire country, a small group of monopolists controlling everything in society, the ruling class using the many tools for political change at their disposal to get pretty much whatever they want no matter who's in office, a legal system that literally works in the benefit of pre-established wealth, doesn't punish the powerful, and murders poor people. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's an oligarchy, but when tech CEOs side with the political party that promises them better conditions for creating profit, you know, the thing that they have literally always done, that's the line, baby. Now that's what I call oligarchy. It's one day into Trump's presidency and the lib resistance is already killing me. Just another example of these people cosplaying as progressives until it's time to go back to brunch. Hamilton 2 is about to go so hard. I bet Lin-Manuel Miranda is cooking right now. All right, so I know I've been joking around a lot. We all need a good laugh, but I do want to just press pause and get real for a second. Now is the time to break individualistic habits and invest in your immediate community. I know it's scary and sounds like a lot of hard work, but it's work you need to do. Talk to your neighbors. Even if you have never cared to meet them, even if they have never cared to meet you, even if you don't like them because they're loud or inconsiderate, even if they don't share the same politics as you, while obviously using your intuition and common sense to put your safety above all else. Please don't put yourself in danger while building community. Anyways, even if you don't mesh, just rise above. Learn their names. Let them know that you can help them within reason if they need anything. They will likely offer you the same. Engage in mutual aid. Aside from finding organizations online, like if you're in a small community boards, bookstores, churches, even if you're not religious, they still do great work with mutual aid. Those are all good places to start. Don't let your guard down, no matter how bad things get. And remember, they can get worse. Trump is quite literally in the act of violating our Constitution in attempts to get rid of birthright citizenship as I'm making this video. He also revoked the Equal Employment Opportunity Executive Order signed by LBJ following the Civil Rights Act to install more discrimination protection policy. I guarantee you he will not stop there in the name of fighting this DEI boogeyman. If you think there's a line, get that pencil out. You might have to draw a new one soon. And stay alert, like right now. ICE raids have already begun and they're gearing up for more. If you see a truck that looks like this, scream, not shout, scream. La Migra, ICE truck. La Migra, ICE truck. Let everyone in a 5-block radius hear you. You quite literally might prevent someone from getting thrown into a concentration camp and by extension horribly abused and murdered, because people do get horribly abused and murdered in these concentration camps. These are police raids. People die in police raids. People also die in ICE custody as well. In 19 out of 20 times, the deaths could have been prevented with proper medical treatment. Do what you can to protect your community. Queer folks, immigrants, homeless people, disabled people, people of color, and people who are generally targets of hate crimes. These people are your neighbors, and neighbors keep each other safe. We can make it through this hellish presidency, but I guarantee you that we can't do that alone. Stay safe out there, folks. Show me my patrons.